Hello, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for being here. First of all, thanks, Economic Times. Thanks, all thought leaders, educationists, being here, spending your time here. Myself, Sumit, born and brought up in Jammu, then went to Kota for preparation of IIT JEE, cracked IIT JEE, went to IIT BHU, did my majors in electronics, minor in AI and economics, helped co-found reeducate.ai. Prior to this, digitalized over 200 plus hospitals into education space from last 6 years. I have two more co-founders, Vikas, he's also an IIT BHU alumnus, Ajay, IIT BHU and Ahmedabad alumnus. Vikas's notable work include designing entire geo gaming engine. Ajay is currently heading one of the largest investment firm, Advisors. This has been our journey in last 10 years, me and Vikas. We have been teaching from last 10 years over to Economic Times Inspiring Leader in year 2022 for our work in AI. So what we have done, we have been hearing a lot of global companies doing something in AI. So what is an Indian company doing in AI? Trust me, you will love it. First, we have built our AI engine on top of a learning management system, followed by virtual labs. We have two products, been working with Coding Junior, one of our products in K-12 section, where we teach annually 1 lakh plus kids. We teach class 3rd onwards, kids programming, Python, AI, game designing. And higher education, Coding Pro, where we teach annually 50,000 plus kids. The first program was inaugurated by Honorable Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan sir, along with NSDC, where we embed skill as a part of curriculum. We embed skill as a part of curriculum. The second program where we help institutions run primarily departments of computer science and AI at par with Ivy League. The third is Asia's first fully AI-enabled campus. We have developed 2 full campus last year. This year, we are developing another 10 campuses, 1 in each state. I will go one by one, first into what we do, also what is the use of technology that you can incorporate as a part of curriculum. So we are one of the pioneers of virtual labs. With access to cloud, you don't need high-end infrastructure at your campuses. You can leverage cloud to ensure that same computer lab can be used as an AI lab, data science lab, cybersecurity lab. All you need is virtual labs to ensure that they get interface where kids can learn these things. Second thing, accessibility, where 10 to 15% of students don't even have access to computers back at home. How will you ensure that they will be able to learn these things? So cross-platform accessibility in phones, devices where they can compile, and phones also. Then, in India, student-to-teacher ratio is very high. Unlike US, we don't have that much personalized mentorship there. That's where we use AI, we use large language models for personalized AI-based interviews. So as a student, they can go back home, give interviews n number of times. Followed by AI-based evaluations using Bloom taxonomy, we can have progressive adaptive assessments, each for individual students. This is how an interface looks like on phone. A kid can now have a compiler, keyboard, everything on phone also. This is how an AI interviewer looks like. On the left side, an AI avatar is taking an interview one-on-one, and you can give an interview to it. Now, we don't want it to be just a learning management system or just a course providing company. What we build is a complete ecosystem. We take care of the academics, we take care of the technology, we take care of the evaluation. Academics, along with NSDC, we embed skilling as a part of curriculum. Let's take, for example, management. Now, management also do need understanding of technology, where we at least need to give them a basic programming language, product management, maybe AI and marketing. These are embedded as a part of curriculum where they do real-time evaluations, as well as they build real-time projects on these emulators, simulations also on these virtual labs, followed by AI-based interviews and hackathons. So it's a full-fledged ecosystem we have built. We are teaching close to 50,000 kids annually with NSDC in almost 100 plus institutions. So suppose this is a curriculum for BTech, we will embed a certain module in each semester. So this becomes a part of curriculum, plus student also receives a credit for each course. This is ensuring that we are not putting additional workload on a student. We have all cutting-edge courses in different domains, and we sit with Board of Studies to also see how this can be implemented as a part of curriculum. So we ensure everything is done through smart learning. Either we train your trainers or we can send our trainers to your campus also. The second way with which we work is, so this is how an overall ecosystem looks like, followed by certification jointly by us and the campuses, which are accredited by NSDC. So it's a complete ecosystem that we do. The second thing which we did was many campuses came up to us that we want to run computer science, IT, AI, but the major challenge which we face is pedagogy as well as deployment of the resources. So we help institutions run Department of Computer Science, AI, Data Science, and IT completely. And this curriculum is at par with Ivy League. If not better, at par, and all the faculties come from top-notch campuses like IITs and ITs. So we give complete support in terms of academics, technology, as well as marketing. So these are the domains which we work in. Yeah. We also started 2 new initiatives. One is UI UX and second is game design. Gaming is an industry that is growing, but we don't see much courses right now in universities. There's a huge demand of game designers across globe. This is something which we can incorporate as a part of curriculum, as a new course or new structure. So I often follow Bhagavad Gita when I have to take some guidance. So here's a shlok. More context is towards how we see the outer world also and how well we adapt to it. So you can take your own inferences also. We everywhere is telling India should be Vishwa Guru in G20, but for the fact we are just importing. Education is something that we can export globally. When I say we can export education, when we have top-notch CEOs who have studied in this system, being CEOs of the global companies, it's our educators that should teach outside. We don't need somebody from Ivy League to understand and teach us computer sciences. This is something that should go from India, say in Southeast Asia or Europe, that this is how the programs are done. So this is a very ambitious project we started. We started with 1 campus last year. In fact, I would like to also thank Google for showcasing it a couple of weeks back. It's a concept of fully AI-enabled campus. Now, what we mean by fully AI-enabled campus, AI will be here for next 20 years. If some of you are reading the news, quantum chips are now also in production. IBM has come up with it, Google has come up with it. So cognitive ability will not be limited to humans. AI intelligence can be plugged into your system, intelligence can be plugged into your cars, intelligence can be plugged into your LMSs, intelligence can be plugged into anything that you would like to have. So what we did was, we built around 18 to 20 modules on domain of AI, taking care of the entire academic processes of an university. So we wanted to establish an institute of excellence in the university, digitalize the entire academic processes, then training and placement support, and monetization. What I mean by monetization is not specific to India, but how we can take education globally also. The first thing is infrastructure. The major challenge most of the learning management systems face is the engagement is zero. That's why Coursera has succeeded. You need good user interface, you need good design, good engagement metrics, so that the LMS is used back at home. That is where we are not using any open source learning management system. It's built in-house. We'll be using technology Flutter for app, and it's cross-platform that we have built. So you will have your own LMS at par with Coursera. Now, if you have your own LMS at par with Coursera, then in terms of content, we'll be leveraging AI for creating these presentations. We will have AI-based PPT generators that will help teachers to create their own PPTs, which they can later on archive into their LMS. So the first part included digitalization of the academic process, then followed by virtual labs. You will have virtual labs in chemistry, physics, biology, so students can simulate them back at home also. So they can do real-time experimentation in each domain, followed by your evaluations being done through AI. We have also inaugurated AI-based research assistant Anvi, where you can check plagiarism of a research paper. Usually the major challenge we have is if somebody publishes a research paper, somebody has already done it. So how this research is not plagiarized can be taken care with help of AI. The second thing is Institute of Excellence. Whenever a student comes to institution, they want to also see what is happening. This is a 16-axis humanoid we have built along with a researcher, Santosh. It works as a campus surveillance. It greets the parents who come for admission. This is a 3D hologram. Many faculties can't come to the campus. So this 3D hologram can leverage the technology where the person is sitting 7,000 kilometers away, but you can see a 3D hologram in the campus premises itself. This is a SAHA, an academic counselor. You can check it out at our booth. You can ask her anything. It will explain everything. It will be like a personalized academic counselor to a student. Then coming to the training and placement cell, resumes will be designed with help of AI, and evaluations will be done with help of AI. The last part with coming up of NEP, focusing more on digitalization and making most of the course content online, we are also providing a payment gateway, RazorPay, underlying, so everything can be digitalized in terms of infrastructure payment also. So if a university is willing to do it, they will be at par with what Ivy Leagues are doing. And the entire technology belongs in-house. All the third-party APIs are also from Indian startups only. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.